one for China. China's data is very opaque. They do have publications going back to the 50s, the start of the Communist Party. There are only a few state banks in China. China's a completely different beast than the other three economies, money supplies that we've looked at. So you see this big jump here. It's kind of reminiscent to what happened to the United States and their money supply with M1 in 2020. During the pandemic madness, they decided to merge savings deposits, which were typically part of M2, into M1. And so if you don't actually follow the context, they just put an M1 chart that looks crazy in the United States. I have made a backwards compatible supply, but China has not yet. They've changed the calculation of M1, and it's caused a huge boost from about 63 trillion yuan to 108 trillion yuan starting in January 2025. My understanding is this is mostly trying to account for the payment activity in their mobile payment market. Alipay, WeChat, Tencent's app, but this is M1. M0, this is physical yuan, renminbi in circulation. This is actually a very old data series. We have it all the way back to 1952. Nothing unusual about this, and this grows at a pretty quick clip. These are very normal, these bumps here at the end of the year, wherever it is in China, actually, with their Chinese New Year, which I believe is in February. You can see it, even the bumps happen a little bit into February still. January, February. These would be more November, December in the Christian West, let's say, money supplies, but it's a normal thing where the demand for cash is higher at the end of each year. Another thing, I don't think I mentioned this before, but even like you see how this is very, I'm on linear scale, so there's a very common chart of exponential growth. If I zoomed in before the GFC, it's the same effect on a different timeline. And if we go to half the value before the GFC, so we're at 3 trillion yuan. When do we go to 1.5 trillion? Right here. It's 2001. All right, so from 1950 to 2001, 50 years basically, we got to 1.5 trillion, and we double that in 7 years. It's exponential growth, very fast. And this is actually faster growth than, like I said, any country.